Welcome to South Africa in 1899. This is the Second Boer War scenario for Age of History 2. Yes, it's Age of History 2. Though I've done a few modifications. I've added a formable for the United Boer Republics, as well as one for South Africa, but we can only achieve that once we have the United Boer Republics. I'm going to do the setup real quickly for the start. Alright, we have to recruit, declare war. And we have to act fast, because if not, well, South Africa is going to... the Cape is going to take over Natalia. If we don't prevent it. They do genuinely do that. They did it in my... well, in one of my test games. I had multiple because the original idea involved modifying the scenario. And I misclicked. Congratulations. We've almost certainly lost the war now. Unless of course we can reclaim our homeland and claim theirs. If these dickheads would stop taking my capital, I might actually be able to do something. But no! No! They've taken land! And we're fucked, because now we have to fight the actually difficult enemy. Yeah, we're only number 2 now. Fuck. Basically, you start the game in the best position out of everybody. But if you fuck up early, has long-lasting consequences. Luckily for me, I know. I know about the declaration of war. This is a genuinely difficult war. If we send these guys in here and maybe 152 people here. That province was reinforced and it still didn't do anything. The problem is that we have no money. So we can't do anything. Meanwhile, they have all the money in the world. And we have no money because... sure, yes. Hello, I would like for you to stop. We need to wait for money to come in so we can actually do things. But money isn't coming in because we're occupied. Let's try that again. I don't give a shit. Alright, you don't actually need that much to invade Orania, and if we can save up some money while we invade Orania, we have more funds to invade Natal. Now let's see how the war goes this time. I see, we have a problem. Let's say we go with half of each to those two. Peace negotiations. We need to for sure ensure the Brits don't get their foot in the door. And that means taking these two provinces. We're never going to financially recover from this war. That means it's time to declare war on them. Good. And that means we can form the United Boer Republics. Honestly, I like the map color I came to. Because this is a fully custom nation, not just a custom formula. Let's first save the game. We have united the Boers. Now it's time to push out the Anglois. We can't recruit a lot of new troops, but we can split up those we already have. For example, we can negotiate perfectly fine from this position. This would be an acceptable front line, for example, or this. Here I can also push the front line one further. And then any further gains would actually be to our detriment, because that would mean we would have more frontline provinces that we would Oh, we're not spending enough on investments. That's the issue. Can we declare war again already? No, in 2 more turns. Now that they're down, they shouldn't have the ability to get back up again. Now, do we want to stop again? I mean, we could. Because I know we can't get them annexed in this war because they're too big. So I think we will just demand as much as possible. Even though if I think about it, I will have to take everything to take as much as possible. Victory, but we will do just 1 more turn, I promise. Because this is just a temporary victory during wartime. Actually, we don't want this province or that province. But we can take this province. And yes, this is kind of a science, because you don't want a front that's too big for you to man. Now we could, I guess, build up our capital a bit. Construct a workshop, some farms, a library, a university, even more farms. Then we can do the same with Natal. And as you can see, we're already gaining 2,000 gold instead of the little stuff we were gaining before. That's the magic of money. You can make more of it. Is now the time to invade? Yes, now is the time to invade. Is invading with 5,000 men a bit of overkill? Yeah. Am I still going to do it? Also yes. Now I'm also going to build up Cape of Good Hope a bit. Cape Town. Which, as you can see, the AI has already been doing. And now there is one last thing to do. Forming South Africa. A Boer South Africa. We make roughly 2,000 a month. And that's with a massive army. We're the only power in the region. Because, well, we're clearly not the only power in the world. Ah, now this is our capital. Guess we have to build up the new capital too. Right, our capital is Rifa. Alright, the biggest economic score is Johannesburg, which I believe was our original capital. Then Cape Town, that too makes sense. Durban and Richards Bay. And Mbabane, which are all three, these two provinces overall. Yeah, generally the Cape of Good Hope wasn't very well developed, but our lands were. But yeah, I hope you'll tune in whenever I do another video, at the latest next week. I do hope you enjoyed me winning the Boer War, the Second Boer War to be exact, and my little goof up in the beginning. We haven't looked at our population yet, I just noticed. It makes sense, it's mostly South African, then Cape of Good Hope, Natalian, and lastly Orange. Oh, we have 500,000 people. And on that note, bye!